All right, you guys, welcome to Foreign Blood TV. As we know, Feisty goes and she gets on other people's panels, which is fine. Everybody's free to do whatever they want. But the thing is, Feisty, when you go get on other people's panels that feel a certain way about your boy, don't expect them to hold their tongue. Now, we already know Marcus called and put it in your ear. Hey, I know you over there on Yarvo's panel. I know you on his channel, sis. Tell him don't talk about me. You're like, don't talk about my Marcus. Well, sis, first of all, that's not your Marcus. You might be caring and concerning because that's your paycheck. That ain't nobody's Marcus. Marcus is for everyone. That man don't care about you. Let's keep it real. He does not care about you. You are his meal ticket, sis. You are over there trying to defend a man that uses you. Let's be real, sis. He uses you, your embarrassments, your truths, your goods, your bads, and your uglies to take care of his family. He interviews you, slides you a couple dollars, lets you ride around in the Jeep, and then he goes home to his luxury condo apartment while you're out walking around outside figuring out where you're gonna go, where your next meal's coming from, where you're gonna, you're over here defending a man that in real life doesn't give two F's about you. Let's be real. All because, not because you wanted to defend him, because he called you and told you, hey y'all, don't be over there talking about me, don't be over there talking about me. Who knows what else the man said to you, but sis, you're doing this for someone that goes home to his luxury house and lays on a pillow and has blankets and four walls around him, and he's over there laughing about you to his buddies and everyone else and embarrassing you on YouTube, and this is who you're defending, all because he called you and had to put a bug in your ear for you to defend him? Someone that takes care of his family darn good off of your story. And what's so crazy, Feisty, is the fact that you don't even have enough common sense to open up your own YouTube page. You're the story. You're the crash out. You're what the people want to see. And the fact that you don't see Chaos, he went and branched out on his own. He's like, I can do this. He don't quite understand how it goes. He thinks he needs Marcus's help and all this other stuff. See, Chaos, you're chosen, whoever you are today. Your story is different than Marcus's. Marcus uses other people. People like you for you. You're young. You're fresh. You're bringing something new to the table. Not new, but just a different type of energy. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about a content strategy. It's called record it and post it. When you make your page about other people, that's when you have to find yourself recording other people. Hey, you want to get them, make your page about you. You see what I'm saying? It's that easy where since you're willing to share some of your business and your privacy and your stories and let them see what you got going on behind the scene, let your page be about you. But now back to Feisty. The fact that you've been on YouTube for how long? YouTube is probably one of the things in your life right now that could put a little check in your pocket. And you said, I'll never, but I'll sit here and gatekeep for Marcus while I'm out here walking around barefooted, hungry, you know what I'm saying? If it's raining, I have to find you. I'm in the bando. You see what I'm saying? So the fact that you're gatekeeping for a man that goes home to a house every night. Is he gatekeeping for you? No, he's like, hey, you wanna get on my other page? Hey, the storyline. Hey, you want to say you did this so I can record it? You're gatekeeping for somebody wait a minute. You're gatekeeping for somebody that gets paid off you when he should be gatekeeping for you. I'm gonna say that one more time. You're gatekeeping for somebody that takes his proceeds, goes home, takes care of his and his only, when he should be gatekeeping for you. You're his investment. You're his, just pay attention, you're his everything right now. You're part of, you're one of his everything that keeps him, you see what I'm saying? So you're gatekeeping for him. He should be trying to protect you, help you. I don't mean protect you like that, but, you know, just to think he wants you to be seen in a certain light because you too are a human being. But no, ma'am. Why would he do that? Because you're not a human to him. You're a storyline. You're a paycheck, sis. Don't gatekeep for somebody that sees you as a paycheck. Now listen, keep going on panels, doing whatever, as you should. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But the thing is, just like you take time to go on somebody's panel, take time to open up your own page. You can do the same thing on your own page. Now, of course, go ahead and get on the panels and kind of, you know, draw some of their crowd. We all share the same crowd, believe it or not. Anybody that talks about ASI, we all share the same crowd. But say you go on Yarvo's panel and like, hey, I got my own page now. Just because you said it over there, or you go on someone Troy's panel and say, hey, I got my own page now. You see what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Click. It's just that easy. But in your mind, you're like, no, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm just going to let it roll. Whatever, you know, whatever comes my way, comes my way. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever I run into, you know, comes to me. You know, instead of just, if there's been a path already carved out for you, why wouldn't you take it? That's what's mind-boggling to me. Why wouldn't you take the path that's already carved out for you? Is there any logical sense anywhere in that? You can't say you don't want to be on social media because you're on other channels. But if they're not getting ready to bring you a bag in, but here's an option, you see, so it's just kind of like you contradict yourself. Do you just want to, are you just doing free promotion for yourself? Like, you got to start doing things that make sense. Okay, you ain't getting a job, that's fine. You want to be on social media? That's fine. Get paid from being on social media. Don't be on there doing it for free. That is just, in your situation, you can't afford to do anything for free. Why would you want to do anything for free? You see what I'm saying? You've done worse things for pennies on the dollar. So creating your own page and getting a bag off of it, it don't seem that bad when you've been willing to lay with whoever, whenever, for Marcus's other channel. So it's just kind of like, I don't know, you contradict yourself. You don't think before you act. You don't think before you, and let me tell you something. Marcus, everybody already feels how they feel about you because of what you've shown. You know whose page not to get on there and argue with, and not to, you know. I notice you don't press certain ninjas like that. I noticed that because you already know they ain't with that type of timing. So you just, you know what? To me, you're just a big goofy, extra goofy, extra. No real man anywhere, I don't care whose panel you go on, sees you as a big dog, a major player, a person of special interest. They see you as nothing but that's all they see you as, and that's all and there's a lot of other things I could say they see you as, but we all know, and I don't have to say it. You see what I'm saying? We all know how people see you, and the ones that don't see you like that, they're just riding. Let's just be real. So, and from what I'm seeing, the majority of these channels, they see how you're built, and they speak on it every single day, and they have no regrets, right along with everyone else. Why? Because you have made yourself content. You took time to make yourself content with your actions, laying up with the interviewees, you know, just whatever it is. You have seen the difference between you and chaos. Chaos in its truest form and its lowest point in life, people are interested. Marcus, people didn't even care about your birthday. You're like, it's my birthday, cash app. They weren't even worried. So you see the difference? Marcus, they're worried about you just because who you lay up with and how you embarrass yourself and how low you're willing to go and all that. They have a true interest in chaos, and chaos has absolutely nothing. So you see how you define how certain things mean things, but in the grand scheme of things, Do they really? You complain about chaos is so down bad and so this and so that. He has a true man. Listen, that boy's page is getting ready to grow. That his page could really take off. It really, really, really could. But that's because the genuine person he is, even if he's doing things we don't like or don't agree with or don't understand. But do you see the difference? You see what I'm saying? You sitting here bragging, say all this time you've been bragging. And here's the evidence that it really don't mean a thing. Here's somebody coming from nothing and the world likes him more than they like you. And they like you too for totally different reasons. Imagine that, Marcus. We know who you really are. We all see you. Those that don't see you is because they need something from you. But the ones that see you is because, listen, they're self-built individuals and we're not trying to get put on. We're going to put ourselves on. Just saying. Have a great day. Happy Tuesday. May you have your best week ever. Love you.